to tell a story, and I never tell this story. I actually never tell the story. It's not even in my book because it's too hard to tell.
We'll keep it between us.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. I was living in Portland, Oregon at the time. My fault. Yeah, I'll never forget this. And I have two sons. My oldest son has ataxic cerebral palsy. Very, he's totally functional. It's not debilitating. It's a mild form of it. And he was going to see his brother, my younger son, to get his ID from him because he had gone to my younger son had an apartment with a friend, and he was going to meet him downtown Portland, which was halfway from where they were, so he could give him his ID. I at the time was in New York lecturing, and so my son is downtown. He's got his brother's ID. He steps off the curb about maybe a foot, 12 inches from the crosswalk. He just steps off. Now, this is the absolute truth. He steps off. A police car that was sitting on the corner flies around, boop, puts the little signal on. My son then steps back on the curb. He doesn't even know what he's done wrong. He steps off the curb because earlier police had drawn guns on him, earlier in the year for walking while black. Traumatized him, had to work him through that whole thing. So he's hyper vigilant because of that, but he steps back on the curb. And the police officer says, I'm going to have to cite you for improper use of a crosswalk. And he says, but I didn't cross. Another police car comes. Another. Now remember the infraction. He stepped off the curb and he stepped back on. While he's talking to that police officer, my other son has now arrived. He sees what's going on with his brother. He attempts to cross the street, and the police officer there says, don't move, stop moving. He says, my brother, well, he hasn't done anything. Why are you doing this to my brother? Now the crowd has drawn. All the people, oh, look at the dangerous black boys. What must they have done, right? My son is terrified. My older son calls me on the phone. I'm 3,000 miles away. And he starts saying, Mom, the police, he's trying to explain what's happening with his brother. I said, is there a policeman near you? He said, yes, he won't let me cross the street. I said, let me speak with the police officer, right? Just let me speak with the police officer. And he goes, you need to speak to my mom. The police officer said, I didn't say that, but so I hear the police officer say, well, I don't have time to talk to your mom. I said, say these words to him. Tell him my name is Dr. Joy. I go through the whole thing. I'm a professor at Portland State University, Graduate School of Social Work. And suddenly I become a different one. So he gets on the phone and he says, well, he was making a big, we'll just give him a warning this time. He said, we'll just give him a warning, but he was causing, he was fussing, all these things. None of that was true. By this time, my son is handcuffed in the back seat of the car. Now, remember the infraction. He stepped on a step. In the middle of that happening, a white couple with a child in a cart, baby carriage. They crossed the street right in the middle of the street. And my son goes, look at them. And he yells at them, please use the crosswalk. And they continue. We will, officer, and continue across the street. White couple with a baby So he's feeling some kind of way. Yeah. So now the police officer allows my son to walk across the street to greet and meet his brother. They take my son out of the back seat of the car. They take the handcuffs off of him. He reaches in his pocket to grab the ID, and all the guns come out. And in that moment, of course, now his brother is watching all of this. So this is multiple traumas. Here's a question. You put him in there seconds ago. You patted him down before you put him in there. Where would a gun have come from? Or any weapon. But in that instant, he could have lost his life because he reached in his pocket to get the ID to give to his brother. So then I say to my son, my older son, I said, give the phone to Nadim, give it to your brother And he tries to give it to him, and he won't. He said, he won't, Mom. He won't take it. I said, tell him he doesn't have to talk to me. I will talk to him. And he put the phone to his head. He wasn't saying anything because now all the white people are looking. It's a huge crowd, right? Everyone's looking at him. And I said, I want you to keep walking. And when you and your brother are 2 blocks away, I want you to let me know when you're 2 blocks away. Just keep walking, son. Keep walking right now. I'm right here with you. And when he got 2 blocks away, he burst into tears. Mm-hmm. He burst into tears. He said, Mom, they're going to kill me. It doesn't matter that you raised me right. It doesn't matter that I'm a Baha'i or faith. It doesn't matter, Mom. They're going to kill me. Surely they're going to kill me. I was 3,000 miles away. And I said, how dare you, son? How dare you say such a thing? I said, there were people that looked like you that had 100 years of enslavement behind them, and they were looking at nearly 200 years in front of them. How dare you, son, say now you can't do it. Now they're going to, I said, not now. Don't you ever forget on whose shoulders you are standing, son. And the tears dried. He said, oh man, Mom, I'm sorry. I cried for 2 hours after that. 2 hours I cried, 3,000 miles away, trying to save my son. And so for me, when I say that, a large segment of my generation bought the lie, but we put our children in harm's way when we did, because they believed it too. And this that's happening and this that's coming, they have no clue as to how to deal with this, how to navigate it. Who's going to tell them? Who's going to explain to them why it's happening now? Because you see, if they knew their history, this would not be a surprise to them. But I do know for sure, if my ancestors endured people grabbing your wife out of the bed and maybe your 6-year-old to trade around that night with whoever was there, when they sold, beat, raped, tortured, and killed us for hundreds of years, are you telling me we can't do this?
Mm-hmm. It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Michael Sean and We the Worst Records. Pluto, Aerosmith. battle of peace skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Never did get that whole screen back. I don't know. All right, y'all. January 20th, a Tuesday after MLK celebration yesterday. It's out to everybody joining us. Waiting for everybody to gather on in. See what time Jay Black gets on here. You know, when Jay Black gets on time one day, there's a good chance he's going to sleep a little longer the next day and be here a little later. So we'll see when Jay gets on here. I always send Dr. Aaron Smith the link, so I'm not sure if he's going to get on today. I'm going to send him a text to check up on him, see if everything's all good. So I haven't texted him. But yeah, I'm a bad friend. But Jay ain't texting me either. So I'm going to text him, check him out. Let me get to these good mornings. I had yesterday, I didn't work. So after I rocked out with y'all, I went down rabbit hole after rabbit hole. I did a bunch of stuff yesterday. I did the workout, just a whole bunch of errands and stuff like that just to get caught up for today. And today I was like, cool, I got a lot done. Because, you know, when you get hours, you know, time is currency, baby. When you get some free time, do what you want to do for you to get your life, whatever it is, to put yourself in a proper situation, to get your mind organized, whatever it is. For me, it was catching up on stuff, organizing things, getting ready for this week, getting my mind right for this week. Watched a little NCAA championship national title game last night. And I went down every rabbit hole that I could possibly go down. I went down stories. That story I played to start the show. Listen, if I think something's an interesting story, I don't care how long it is. If I feel it's interesting and it has some type of benefit, but sometimes it doesn't have benefit, but maybe it's just funny and it has some type of benefit, I'm just going to play it. And if that means people drop off or aren't interested, that's cool. Not everything I think is interesting, other people are going to think is interesting. But I went down, when I tell you I went down a rabbit hole, I mean, this is the amount. It's just a page. It's just pages. Yeah, I got that marker. I don't know why I like this. I don't know why I like to write with this. I don't know. Jay Black's in the building. What up, Jay?
Yeah.
What's goody? But yeah, I went down a rabbit hole. I got some funny stuff. I went down every clip and it was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then I went out, got some coffee, did some stuff. I just caught up on everything. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this week started. And we started yesterday, but that was a day off. So good morning, cousin Ash. What up? You eating a pickle or something like that? She's our pregnant one. For those who don't know, just joined the show.
Pickles?
Pickles. Good morning, everyone. KT, what up? KT, what did you send me? Oh, you did. You sent me some dope stuff. Thank you, KT. And KT was working. And I didn't mean to go back and forth like that, just asking questions and knowing that you're working at the same time. The title.
You one of them people. Go ahead.
No, I'm never not that person. I'm never that person. I'm always short and just like, okay.
Are you busy? Okay, I get it. But wait,
right.
real quick.
Yeah, I'm all right. I kept that girl
missing Doc. Let me text Doc because Mike ain't never text Doc.
If you was here on time, you'd hear my whole spiel about that. If you was here on time.
My bad. All right.
She sent me the Don Lemon situation.
Yo, they try to get that man like 40 years or something.
And I actually watched. They ain't gonna get him for shit. I watched his YouTube show that came on at 5:00. Good show. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Quick.
But I feel bad, Casey. I hit you with so many different. Jesus, I was just running off at the mouth. Look at this shit right here. Look.
I love Dr.
Damn, KT. Oh, so you know the doc that I played the opening for. Okay, cool.
Africa Queen, no.
I want to get her book. What
Shelly,
up?
What up?
Yeah, KT actually sent me the Don Lemon thing. She sent me the Don Lemon thing, and she hit me with. I'm not gonna read everything, KT. So don't worry. I'm not Jay. I don't read all the text messages y'all sent.
You see?
Hey, she
Yeah,
said, "Hey, don't
like-
mean to interrupt your day, but thought you may find this interesting." I thought that was dope. Man, this text thread, I kept that girl going back and forth on text. It must be 15 texts. Man, I'm sorry.
Oh, you annoying. Yeah, you want to know? Nah,
But she
that's
answered.
of course, like, because you asked the question, but she probably like, come on, how do you end a text message with something that you can say that the person won't respond again? All right, well, take it easy, enjoy your day.
Nah,
Like, you got to.
She got crazy laugh emojis all over here. She got crazy laugh emojis.
What up,
But I'm
Lil
sorry,
Reggie?
KT, because you were working.
Nikki.
My bad.
Miss
Listen,
Clark,
I
good
was
morning.
free. I was free. Normally, I'd be doing an overnight processing or overnight shipment.
Jeanette's in Philly, Mike. She's hanging out.
What you doing in Philly?
She got family here. It's her birthday week.
Oh, that's right. It's her birthday week. Miss Clark's
Plus, she
birthday
got-
tomorrow.
Yeah, we got the services this weekend. Yeah, Dr. Joy.
Amani,
Hospital.
Miss Clark's birthday's tomorrow. Amani's birthday's tomorrow.
You had a Amani announcement you said yesterday. You meant to say.
Let me make the Amani announcement. So I told y'all Amani had an interview for a job because she's really.
That's why she ain't been here in weeks.
Yeah, she ain't been in weeks. So she's been working. She been working her 11 hours. She been getting it in. I ain't gonna lie to her. I told her once you get done, and then she went on a cruise. I said once you get done the cruise, you can get back on, and we can do it on a regular basis. So she got an interview for a job. So the job was being a content creator for a construction company, and I said, "What?
A content creator? They realized they need social media. Okay,
They
go
need
ahead.
social media." So she sends me the LinkedIn, the Indeed, where she got it from. She sends it to me.
No worries, Mike.
I'm like,
That's
I
where-
said,
that's where
okay. I said, all right, cool. No, thank you, KT. Thank you. Ashabu, what's up? So she sends me the Indeed, and as a content creator, and she does the Zoom. She does the Zoom interview, and she comes to me for advice and everything like that. I'm like, be you and understand that when they're interviewing you, you're interviewing them. Also, remember that you are an essential. You are, what was the word? Not product, but you are an asset. So you're taking your talent somewhere. You need to know more about them than they need to know about you. Understand that. Thank you, KT.
Yes, he is.
So she did the Zoom interview and went well. Then she did the live interview, went well. Then she told me the background. I don't know if y'all know a TV show called Love It or Listed. Love It or Listed.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a show where a couple would have a house that they would get remodeled. Then they have to decide to love it or list it. There'd be two people. One person trying to convince you to love it, which is keep it. The other person would try and get you to sell it, which is list it. Well, the company that did the remodeling is this same company. The guy who worked for that company branched off and created his own company. So he's trying a different style of trying to get people into the remodeling and things of that nature. So he works with He worked with HGTV. They're at a conference in Las Vegas. They do the live interview. Monty says it went well. And I speak life into my slogan. Stop downplaying, because your dad did that for years. Stop downplaying. You did this. You made it. You did the bam. Come to find out, she gets the job on Friday. Friday, she got the job. It's her department. The content creation is her department. She runs the department. She has a budget. She has a budget that they have given her to get the equipment, because not only is she doing content for the company, but she's also doing a podcast with the boss. So he said, you have to lead this. We're depending on you. They checked her TikTok. They went through all her social media. And when she comes back off the cruise, she then wants me to come see the space. That's the department. That's her office that she has to turn into a podcast studio, which means I reached out to Shawnee Scott for different ideas on cameras and stuff like that. Also going to reach out to C. Chung. Anyway, girl got the job, and she's in the content creator game. And I said, sweetie, you're in the game now. You're in the game.
The fish. Very rare, Love It or Listed. That was the big show. It still comes on now. I like to watch it and be
I like to watch it. I just don't know what time. I don't know the schedule anymore.
They ain't getting rid of this house now. They done hooked it all up. Oh yeah, they're gonna get rid of it. That's the same price. So that's dope. Imani got a budget and a team, so she can hire people.
Yeah. She's actually hiring her sister. She already got her sister involved.
See, that's when you start doing.
Yeah, she got Autumn involved. Wow, go Mom.
You can't do that. You gotta stop. Family, you screw it up. You got
No, Monty's the leader of them. So what they, if I want the twins to do something, the first thing I do is say, Monty, suggest it.
They gotta stay focused.
Yeah, they're gonna be focused. They'll be focused. Yes, love it or listed.
That's dope though. That's a big time opportunity she has, and the podcast and interviewing people. She got a sparkling personality, so that's dope. That's dope. Good for Monty. Good.
So she's in there. God, so I told you, you're in the game now, girl. And understand this is just the beginning. So every time you have a job, it's the perfect time to look for another job. And now you got a resume. Now you got to actually resident.
So that means she's just gonna issue on us.
Probably.
But that's not how it works. You're supposed to keep your foot in the door because you know that might not work out down the road. You gotta, just stop doing this.
That's the advantage when your dad is your dad's show.
Go do you, boo. You got this. We're gonna be all right over here.
We here when you want to step back in. We here. It's like Sexy Mo. If you want to step back, come on in. Come on in.
We know you got a lot going on. We always here for you, Mo.
Come on. That's why I gotta be here every morning. That's why I gotta be here to keep it moving and adjust. When people ain't here, the show gotta adjust. When people are here, gotta adjust the flow when they are here. That's how you keep it moving. Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
They all getting a lot of congrats to Monty. That's dope. Good for her. That's dope as a dad too. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out to her. And we had talks and preparation. She read the presentation that she did on she had a presentation that she gave at the job interview. And my sister said you need to have variations of the presentation. So she ran the presentation down to me. And then I said, okay, have you timed it? I said, go back and I want you to do it 3 or 4 times. I want you to time the presentation. She came to the point, she said the presentation, the comfortable time that I have for the presentation, which I heard the whole thing and I liked it. The comfortable time was like 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So I told her what you're going to do as a content creator is let them know how social media actually works, which means I am going to give you a presentation and give you everything you need to know in 4 minutes and 10 seconds and go. And she rocked out and got the job. Is Autumn? Autumn is the artist. Autumn is the artist. So she's doing the artwork. She's doing the art and she's hanging out, being an assistant for her, but she's doing the artwork to help set up the studio. Yes, Miss Clark. Yes, Miss Clark. All right. So we good. Did Doc hit you back on the text?
Oh, no. I didn't even text him.
This motherfucker be so.
Because you said I missed your whole thing. I figured you said something about it.
So text him. I said I need to text him. I said, but Jay Black ain't texting me either, so I don't feel so bad.
And then I opened up my phone and I saw ISIS in Philly and people at Wawa's at all the gas stations walking around. ISIS really in Philly. They here now. All right. I'm gonna text him. I just got cool. You open up your phone to do something and then something grab your attention and you forgot exactly what you opened up your phone for, and that's just what happened. That's all.
So it's great.
Right, so you got a lot going on. All right, so cool.
So the crazy thing, wait a second. The crazy thing is that ICE is in Philly. And it wasn't too long ago that Jay Black's relative was on TV.
The city and county of Philadelphia. And I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not have happened. But we're here today. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. None. Those that come into our communities wearing a mask to commit crime, I'm thank God for our district attorney, Larry Krasner, who say he's going to lock them up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there. No whisk away for them to hide you. None of that here. None of that here. Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way. Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal. No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made-up, fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made-up, fake, wannabe law enforcement, because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law. So I'm with the DA, and we will work with him If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever they call them, because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail.
All right, well, they here.
They here. I just saw it. I just saw this clip.
How are the ICE agents in Philly right now?
They already stopping people.
Yeah, wow, that's Wawa. Look, he looking in her car.
Stopping people, yeah.
He gonna look in her car. Don't get scared.
Don't approach this car. Do not approach this car.
Let me see what your tags say. Let me look at your tag. He looking at the tags. They trying to see if you. Oh, they out there.
She's gonna look at my license plate.
Yeah, so
you're not even a real cop trying to look at my license plate.
And now she want to agitate him.
Get your headlights fixed, man. Get your fucking morals fixed, weirdo. Your fake ass job. That's why you gotta cover your face. You're desperate. You're embarrassed. You're desperate. Let me get your license plate. You're desperate. I have a real job. I help people.
Is it best to argue with ICE agents, Mike?
No, I don't know. All I know is the frustration of America. I can't tell people what to do, what not to do. All I know is they there. They here. They're in Mount Laurel. They're in Camden. They're in the suburbs. They're in the quote unquote inner city. ICE been in Philly harassing and detaining people. Yeah, I know that too. A coworker who lives out there told me about they've been out in Philly. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Just keep your freedom papers on you, people. Them slave catchers out there. I know I ain't laughing, but you know, like you gotta keep your stuff on you.
But what do you do when they stop? If they stop you, what do you do? You're
supposed to comply. That's what they say, right? If you comply, it won't go. It will be easy. If you resist, it could turn bad. Like it's a game. It's like what? Like, and in all seriousness, if they ran up to your car being a Puerto Rican, you would probably comply and just like, yo, what? Like, yo, here's my stuff. Like, but the reality is you're being harassed. Because if y'all looking for criminals, you looking in, you don't know me. You would be coming for me because you know I'm a criminal and you're directly trying to find me. Now, yo, what's your name? You got your freedom papers on you? We slave catchers out here.
Well, this is what frustrates me. The mayor and everybody, when are y'all going to answer these questions that we're asking on this show? When are y'all going to tell us what the fuck to do? When are y'all going to get on a microphone and say ICE is in Philadelphia? You either do not have to stop. If they're not law enforcement, you have not committed a crime. You do not have to stop, or you tell us what to do. Y'all just leave us out here. Like what? Tell us what to do. My worst fear is being with my daughters or my daughters getting stopped. What are we supposed to do?
Oh, he just pulled that. Oh, shit.
What happened now?
Doc, he at the courthouse. Just, damn. He got a lot going on. He just pulled up at the courthouse. You see it. He's in the group text. I ain't want to read it. I'm about to read it out loud. They got my man hemmed up. They putting him through it. Don't resist, Doc. Maybe you shouldn't see your kids. Maybe it ain't worth it. If you got to go through all this, I don't know. I don't want to pivot because, you know, we always jump here to there, to there, to there. But damn, I feel bad for him. He said life is real right now. Well, he's at the court. He's trying to fight for his kids, and you can't resist. You're going to lose against the system. The system is not designed for the black man when it comes to seeing his kids. It's not designed. And then you got this dude over here I don't know if it's real or not. This dude took his kid with him to Wendy's to work, Mike. Like, I thought he was dead wrong for doing that, though. You can't just take your kids to work. But he's just trying to be a father. He got fired for bringing his kid to work.
So my job just told me to clock out. Talking about this ain't no daycare. This not a daycare. This a restaurant. Because I brought my child to work. Hold up. Give me a second. Man, everybody ain't got no good support system. Everybody don't have a good support system. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But my problem is I come early. I stay late. A lot of the times I don't never complain. I do whatever they ask me to do. But the one time I need them, it's a problem. And it ain't like the baby was bothering nobody. The baby probably cried twice. She was on the iPad. That's fucked up, bro. I need my job, but I ain't finna abandon my child for no job. So it is what it is. She's talking about some clock out. Well, if I can't work no more, I just can't work no more. I'll find another job, but I ain't finna abandon my damn child. Hey, y'all, listen to this.
And you got Doc out here. I don't know, Mike. What's this world coming to, man?
What does he want the job to do? They can't be responsible for
your kid so you can't go take your daughter to Wendy's and sit her in the booth and tell her, here's the iPad, chill while I go back and work. Invite the sheriff on the show.
Yeah, invite her on the show.
Rochelle, yeah. We should Rochelle Bilal, our auntie. My sister talked to her more than me. I'm that guy like, yo, I need a badge. I need one of them sheriff badge. Like I just only
you're that dude.
You're that dude. I'm that relative. My sister talked to her all the time.
You're that dude.
But Rochelle, Jeanette, let's invite Rochelle Bilal. Maybe don't it's too early now to hit her in the morning. Let's hit her up a little later today or something like, yo, we got this YouTube show and let's get her to come on. That would be dope. All right,
that's why you can't get it, because she only want to answer your phone call. She already know you trying to beat it.
I'm begging for something. I'm begging.
She looks at the phone.
So what's up, auntie? Yeah, I'll never just text and say, hey, how you doing? Good morning.
Hey, what you want? What you want? What you did?
I showed her Coco bag. I said, look, this is the one Coco gave me. And then she said, that little bag, let me show you mine. You need the one. I said, yeah, that's what I need. She said, I don't know.
But back to the point, I don't know what dude wants Wendy's to do.
He just wanted them to allow for that one day. Like sometimes what he's saying is, I've been busting my ass working hard for you all this time. I just needed one day I couldn't find a babysitter. Could she just stay here in this booth and just chill on her iPad while I work? She's okay. I can see her from the back of the kitchen area. She's good. I'm okay with that. And they saying, no, we're not taking responsibility because something happened. You shouldn't have had her at work. So I kind of get, he's not looking at it from a financial business standpoint of being responsible, but he's looking at it from a human aspect of, come on, just let this one day slide. That's how you
better. First of all,
my job just told me to clock out. Talking about this ain't no daycare. This not a daycare. This a restaurant. Because I brought my child to work. Hold up. Give me a second. Man, everybody ain't got no good support system. Everybody don't have a good support system. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But my problem is I come early. I stay late. A lot of the times I don't never complain. I do whatever they ask me to do. But the one time I need them, it's a problem. And it ain't like the baby was bothering nobody. The baby probably cried twice. She was on the iPad. That's fucked up, bro. I need my job, but I ain't finna abandon my child for no job. So it is what it is. She's talking about some clock out. Well, if I can't work no more, I just can't work no more. I'll find another job, but I ain't finna abandon my damn child. Hey, y'all, listen.
And he ain't getting no girl working at Wendy's with a kid that he can't take care of. Like, damn.
I mean, I have empathy for you, but I don't know what they're supposed to do. Like they told you to clock out. Like you gonna get on social media and you gonna beef. Like I guess you're just trying to get likes and views. What the fuck do you want them to do? That's your problem. I hate to be that. That's your problem.
Damn, I didn't think he was gonna go that route.
What is that at the end of the metaphoric day? Is that not what it is? His problem. Childcare is crazy expensive. I can't understand how the everyday worker is supposed to work, live, and absolutely.
You don't think you don't feel, though it may not be 100% correct. You don't feel that your employer that you've been committed to, busting your behind with sacrificing a lot of other days. When Tariq couldn't come in, you came through. This person had to leave early, you stayed and worked the double. But all the time, and you looking at it as like, yo, this one time I need you, but I've been there all them times. I know it's not right business-wise, but that's how a lot of people look at stuff, Mike, is I've been here for you. What's good? You couldn't look out for me one day.
So what's going to happen when the next good employee asks for their kid to stay? And the next good employee asks for a kid to stay? What you going to do then?
Craig said they should have had some compassion and gave him at least a day off, not clock
They
out.
did. They said clock out.
No. You're fired. You're fired. Clock out.
I don't know what. Listen, everything y'all saying is right. The bigger picture is everything is ridiculous. Like they're making it impossible for us to make ends meet and get childcare and all this other stuff, and they're forcing people to have to work like this. My thing is, what do you want Wendy's to do?
Jeanette tried to get a badge too for my aunt Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff. She didn't give her one either.
Well, what do you want her to do when the next good employee comes in here and says the same thing?
That's not safe, cousin ass says.
To be heard, abducted is unfortunate, but that's not. It's not their people.
Wendy's in that lawsuit now. They ain't got no child care division at Wendy's. Yeah,
there's not their problem.
He's saying it's just one time. My baby mom on some bullshit, and I just need
that's not their problem.
I just need 1 day. Damn, I ain't good for 1 day.
Their problem. Now, once again, this is why you need to have good relationships with your bosses. Women take their kids to work, and I see kids sitting in the booth at fast food restaurants all the time. Well, you know what? They're taking the chance, but it ain't their problem. If they do it, that's out the kindness of their heart, or the fact that they're so short on employees that they have no choice but to keep them. But this is not technically. In reality, it's not their problem. Now, back to my point about relationships with your boss. This is why everybody wants to slick talk their boss, and everybody, this is a different topic. Y'all want to be slick and y'all want to be talking shit to you. This is why relationships are key. Because if I had to do that, if I was in that situation at my job, my boss would probably let me do it.
They let it slide. They'll take that chance.
But I'd probably have to do it when the owner's not around.
But what Rainer Rick got a joke probably.
What does going above and beyond at Wendy's consistent? That's Texas. He made sure the buns were toasted to a light brown. He made sure the frosty was cold. Come on, man. Should have called out sick. I mean,
he called out. He probably on his last warning already. He can't call out no more.
No, he said he's a good employee. Remember, that's another thing with y'all calling out and y'all deciding that y'all went out late last night and y'all call out. That's why I don't call out. Whenever I need a day, they're like, Mike doing something. Mike need the day. I can
definitely relate to not having support at times.
And so I get it. But that's society.
Not everyone has a village, Latron says. Everybody got a village, Mike. Just because you got a village don't mean everybody else got a village. And when the
fuck did a Baconator become your village? I'm sorry. It's not Wendy's. I'm telling you, everything y'all saying, I agree with. But it's not Wendy's problem. If they say no, you can't beef about it. No pun intended. You can't beef about it.
Where's the beef? Okay.
I tell my kids the world don't care about your feelings or problems. That's the hard truth. I feel bad for homie. But then exactly what do you think is going to happen when they tell you to clock out and they see you post this? What effectively is this going to do?
Jay, would you let your staff bring a child to work? Absolutely not.
Of course not. Of course he wouldn't, because he's not trying to lose his gig. He's not trying to lose his gig if something goes on.
I would not be that head person to allow someone at any business that I'm running. You're not messing up the church's money because nah. We got to figure something else out. I probably wouldn't fired you though, but I probably would have had a compassion because I got a heart. So it's like, yo, you can go ahead and leave for the day and figure that out. I know you need your hours and all, because that's going to be the next thing. He got to pay his rent. He got to pay his mortgage or whatever. He got whatever he got to pay. He need them hours, but you can't today, homie. You can't.
I talk about this on my TT Live every day. Traditional work system in corporate America was not built for parents, especially moms. It's sad. It's not. Shit, I can't believe the amount of money that I was paying in childcare. I can't believe
it's cheaper not to work.
I had 3 kids in daycare, and even with they didn't even really give us a discount. Stacy worked there. My mom worked there. It was crazy how much money. Mind you, my kids are 19 and going to be 22. Everything does not need to be content. I feel for him, but what was the video supposed to do? I have no
He
idea.
wanted people to have compassion for him, KT. Unlike you, which you don't have.
I have compassion, but I still don't get the point of making a video. What are you trying to do? Get a Cash App going? You want to GoFundMe? Then just say it.
That could happen. People could feel, you see a black man trying to do it, because black men always get a bad rap and not being in their kid's life. This man like, yo, we gonna do what we gotta do. He fearless, right? He Dr. Aaron Smith right now. We gonna figure this out. But the people just like, nah, find another gig. He said, I'll find another job. You heard him. Wendy's hiring. I mean, Wendy's ain't working. Burger King hiring. McDonald's. He can get a fast food is the easiest job you can get in the world. Anybody can get a job at fast food. He's willing to the humblest self to work at a fast food spot, still trying to date chicks. I feel for my man. I do. I felt for him. But
this goes, y'all gonna get mad at me. Listen, these are choices you made. The situation you in are the choices you made.
They didn't have to fire him, though.
No, the fact of the matter, these are your situations that you created.
So you want people to say that when you were going through your addiction and you was hemmed up behind bars, you want people to say, well, that's the decisions Mike made. That's on you, Mike. Or you want people to say, Mike, you're going to do better. We're going to get right. You got to get through the storm. You want to encourage stuff. You ain't want people to throw stuff in your face.
No, I sat there and I said, these are decisions that you made, Mike. You here because of you. So now you got to figure some shit out. And if somebody decides to help, I am shocked Craig didn't show up to the Wendy's to babysit superhero. Slick shut the fuck up.
Yo, you're not coming at my man Craig Nick. Stop that. I'm sorry, Craig. I started that. That's all my fault. And then open the floodgates up. No, Craig's a good dude. Really good dude.
You listen, if posting a social media video was your angle on how maybe you could work this out and get some money and maybe get a GoFundMe, then go do it. Knock yourself out. That wasn't my strategy. Listen, I put myself here. And if somebody out the kindness of their heart decides to help me, God bless them, and I thank you, because people did. But if nobody did, I wish I would make a video beefing about the shit I decided to do and decisions I made and complain about them.
Not safe for her to be there. Yeah, there's a lot of predators out there. I get it.
It's not safe for them at all. Clock out doesn't mean firing. They just said that's what I was doing.
That's why I said there's something else going on. He must have told him you couldn't do it, and he's something else happened.
Some jobs they have been able to allow it in a pinch, but Wendy's, someone could take her. She could get hurt a lot. And best believe
they caught up in that lawsuit now. Wendy's getting
best believe he'd be making a different video if she got hurt up in there.
Oh, she slipped and fell, got injured.
Best believe.
Yeah. Well, y'all knew. Teresa knew. The manager knew. She let me do it, and so did Mike. They both knew what was going on.
Yeah. Can't expect nothing from these employers. The only thing they owe us is a check. Facts. You can encounter managers that are sympathetic, but it's not the standard, unfortunately. No, and that's why I keep saying I work with the lady who's my boss, my direct boss, is the greatest boss I've ever worked for in my life. When my son was a manager at Wendy's, he took his kids to work. They sat at the booth, and they were 6 and 8 years old, and that's beautiful.
But Rob was the manager, though, Rochelle. I guess that's the difference. When you're the manager, you taking that risk. Yeah. Well, you my man right here with the shirt and the visor on. He ain't got that power. He ain't got that juice. Craig said, I got a story to tell. See, Craig, I love it.
And then the other thing, now that this is on your social media platform, do you think that's going to help you get another job?
There are some people that's going to love the commitment, the fact that he's a good dude, and yeah, I can see.
No, and the majority are going to be like, we don't want this problem, because if we don't feed into what you need, the next thing you know, our restaurant, our franchise is going to be on your social media, and you're going to be blasting us. I worked at a girl's private school. Okay. Decisions and choices.
Yeah.
They told him to clock out. Doesn't sound like they fired him. They might now, though, because of the post. Yeah, they said clock out. Now you put a post. Okay, you fired.
I put the link out for Craig, Mike, because he said he had a story to tell. He said he's gonna have a quick short story. I know. All right, let me see. Craig, real quick, Craig, get in your
All
story.
right, I'm gonna give it real short. So when I was working at AT&T, when I was my second daughter, I did everything right, kept them abreast of what was going on. The morning that she was born, I left the hospital after she was born and went straight to work. Went in, told my supervisor, baby was born, because I tried to take leave beforehand. They was like, no, wait for the baby to be born. I get in that morning, they're going to tell me, go to your desk. I was like, what? They was like, yeah, go to your desk. We'll deal with this later. I was steamed. I went to my desk and I pinned an inner office email and I sent it to everybody at AT&T. So then I got up because I was really, really steamed. I was ready to break down. And I went into the bathroom, and in the bathroom was the director of the building, black dude, Bobby Sams. I will never forget him. And so I'm standing in one urinal, he's standing in the other. He says, congratulations. I said, thank you. He says, can I ask you a question? He says, why did you send that email? I said, because right now, I really just don't care. I said, I did everything right, kept all of the management team, everybody abreast of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then my daughter's born. I left the hospital to come here to tell y'all and then go back to the hospital. And I'm being told to go to my desk and sit down and get to work. I said, so right now, I really don't care. If y'all fire me, y'all fire me. I really just don't care. I was like, because this is crazy. By the time that I left out that bathroom, that whole management team, they had shut my computer down. They was like, get out of here, go to the hospital. Don't worry about doing no paperwork. We'll figure it all out later on. You know, so I get it. Sometimes when you get in a pinch, I get it. I get it. Not saying what this dude was right. What I did probably wasn't right. But I was like, yo, I bust my ass for AT&T. And then the one time that I need them, they're going to pull that shit on me.
Mike don't want to hear that, though, Craig. Mike don't want to hear, but appreciate the story.
You know?
That's a big difference. Like, he should have been able to call out. Like, you should have. I would have just called out and be like, the baby was born.
No, I did it the way that they asked me to do it. And then when I get there, they was on some bullshit. So I didn't care.
All right, Craig. Appreciate story time with Craig.
I appreciate you. I appreciate the story. I would have never came. I would have never came from the hospital, but so I understand why he's mad. I understand that. Laugh Elijah, I have compassion. I lost a few jobs for the same reasons. I didn't try to take my kids to work, though. I get it, but that wasn't a good idea for the child. Listen, the topics we're getting into are different topics, and I agree with a lot of. I don't think what anybody's saying is wrong. What I'm saying is the actual company has every right to be like, clock out. You can't keep the kid here until companies are forced to have a spot for kids to be taken care of and make that part of the protocol, which it should be. These companies should have to provide some type of funding or some type of daycare situation. I don't know what it is. I'm not the union fucking rep. But they don't. So I agree with empathy. I agree with being in a pinch. I've taken, well, that was voluntarily. I took money to work with me, and that was voluntary. I just took her. I said, come on. But I was like, come on. Job don't care, and those colleagues are not your friends. Facts. I checked out of corporate America last year. I'm not going back. My focus is my peace and my daughter. Go ahead, K-Day. Go ahead.
K-Day said, I ain't dealing with y'all no more. I'm going to do my own thing.
What the hell does K-Day do? What she do for a living? If she can just,
I think I remember.
I think she told us.
Her and Asha was going to connect, I think, because Asha's into the hair and I think K-Day's in the, I don't know. In that same
Asha's like a consultant. She consults and Asha does a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, like I ain't for it.
Asha, can you be my sugar mommy? The company don't want to be liable.
No,
they don't.
Age. Y'all ain't no sugar mom. I think y'all around the same age.
Yeah, but she making more money than me. So it's not about the age. It's not about the age. Sugar mommy. And I know she take care of me. Back in the day, there was quite a few companies in Center City, Philadelphia that had daycares in the building of their employees. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know. Like when I sketch out my dream of this place, I always sketch out having a place where we actually do the production of the show. And my employees have a place where we begin a daycare where if they have kids, I know people who have run daycares and worked in daycares. one of them local MAGA churches in the area should provide free daycare. Just saying.
They got the space. If you give into the community, that could be something.
Well, churches do have daycares, I believe,
for their people that go there, but not for the. But if you serving a community, you getting all this money, Rolls Royces, as Drewski said. Yeah. Oh, Katie said I own. So her and Ashley in the same thing. They own
salon suites and real estate investor. I also do business consulting.
See, Mike, you be having all them opportunities and slipping like you. All these
you want to be my sugar mommy? I'll relocate, mama. I'll relocate.
You like Georgia? Mike said I like Georgia.
I like Georgia. You got to tell me what places not to go, because you said there's spots that you can't go. Just tell me where not to go.
She said, I ain't taking care of no man. Katie is not the type to take care of
I'm
no
gonna make
man.
money. I just ain't gonna make the type of money you making right now. The come up is coming. I'm good. I'm telling you. Said, you tell me what bills I need to take care of. You break it down. We do a little spreadsheet. Like, you gotta take care of this. It comes directly out the check. I should open a fast food worker daycare, but I ain't trying to get paid in fries.
He was on to something with the churches, and then here you go back to being Slick Rick. I like the cousin Ash gave you that name. You Slick Rick, because you always got something slick to say. And then Asha K-Day Salon.
I did reach out, but we never connected. Okay, all right. Well, y'all
black women supposed to connect and then build some empire, and let's go. But yeah, Mike. So I saw that clip, thought about Doc. I felt bad for Doc. So we gotta keep hoping Doc. He out. He fighting. That child support stuff is real, and custody and child support and the different lanes. They two separate things, but it all comes down to a bitter baby mom. That's what it all comes down to. But hey, I digress.
Damn, that's a lot. Thank God. Thank you, God.
That you ain't got to deal with that, Stacy. Mike said, just take this joint bank account. I don't care. I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem. You just stay single. I ain't gonna worry about seeing you no name.
Relationship ain't work out, but damn, when I tell you, woof, man, I don't even know how I would even handle. I don't even know how I would handle having to go, dog. Like I gotta put that in my gratitude list. I gotta put that in my gratitude list in the morning time. Thank you for this, boy. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Asha.
No, that was Katie saying they got to link up because they're in the same field. It makes sense because they know the same stuff and probably can help each other and build. And I think that could be dope.
Yeah, don't ruin the friendship, but
yeah, business will.
Don't ruin the takeover legend friend. Y'all in the chats arguing about some business shit. Even though I think it'll work out. I think no worries, gay day. Whenever you can, I'm here. So we had the white woman. The title is "White Woman Tells Quiet Truth Out Loud." Man, and this white woman right here said some shit. And I was like, whoa. And she wasn't talking to us. She was directly. She was directly. Let me see. What did I title? White woman. Let me see.
See this clip. Let me see what the YT say.
Boy. I'm just going to play this and then we can talk about it afterwards. Because Legs, what you feel about this, Legs? It's going. It's not
can't be a good white person and put your body in between them trying to kidnap a brown person or harm a black person. When you do that, you lose your proximity to whiteness and you lose the benefits that come along with it. That's the cost. We're all acting so shocked that they murdered a white woman. Well, see, she wasn't a good white. She was out there advocating for brown people, so she lost her proximity to whiteness.
Well,
this is the work of dismantling white supremacy. This is what it's going to cost. It's time for some radical acceptance. Because they've been out there killing black and brown people for hundreds of years. And people who looked like me were having picnics under black bodies as they blew in the breeze after they'd been lynched. And then 6 years ago, when they kneeled on George Floyd's neck, we all put a black picture in our Instagram, acting as if that were enough. In order to dismantle white supremacy, we have to be willing to lose the benefits of whiteness. Means they kill us too. That's what that means. And it's time for some radical acceptance about that, guys. That's what it's going to take to dismantle white supremacy, is losing the benefits of the system. What? So we can't be so shocked as white people continue to die. Because we weren't this shocked when black and brown people were dying. What? Because we expected it. Not because we weren't grieving, but we expected it, right?
What?
You should expect it. We have to lose the benefits of the system if we want to tear the system down. White supremacy has been killing black and brown folks. And it's not going to go down without a fight. So if you lose your proximity to white supremacy and whiteness, you will lose the safety that goes along with it.
Cousin Nash said she's cooking right now. She's on fire. Nikki White Chocolate. All our white people speaking of Nikki White Chocolate said, "Did this bitch just say she's?"
Did you listen to the whole thing? Did you listen to the whole thing?
I think she TikTok listened. That's what they like. You said,
she got TikTok stamina, TikTok mental stamina.
Other white, we got to look at it. We got white people. Oh, come on today, Mike. Let's go.
Rick. Oh yeah, but what is she doing? Better see her on the line, on the front line. But we won't. All right, Rick.
She ain't putting us up. What legs are we? We got 3 white folks that watch this show all the time. See what legs got to say.
We gotta get our white audience up.
Yeah, we only got 3. We got 3, and 2 don't count. Like,
little Reggie, something about K. Don't forget to add me in there.
Yeah. Miss Parker loved what she said. She said the truth.
I tried to say, and I told somebody at the job. I said when they killed that woman, being willing to lose the benefit of whiteness. When they killed that woman in Minneapolis, that was the warning shot saying mind your business. Nikki, but white people are getting hip to the game that they're violating your rights too. They coming for everybody who ain't part of the billionaire fascist club. You see, he recognizes it, Ash.
Yeah. 2 don't count. 2 in the positive, 9. That was a good one, Ash. I said, I'm gonna remember that. She is correct, 100% correct. Ashabu said.
WW like to take on these stances.
White
women like to take on these stances.
Yeah. I mean, did she say any lies? Was there any lies in that?
There wasn't no lies, but that's a hard pitch to sell.
Yeah, but you do lose your whiteness when you try to stand up for a black person. It changes things. You put yourself out there. Do you really want that?
That's a hard sales pitch. Yeah, that's a hard sales pitch to sell. Hey, even though, but I think people are realizing that y'all ain't. I've been saying this forever. Y'all ain't on that team. None of us are on that team. You're not on that team. You part of the trapped, and they coming for your rights too. They took your SNAP benefits too, and there was more of y'all on it. Them farmers found out they wasn't part of the team. Them farmers was like, wait, what part of the game is this?
Lies detected.
But that's an expensive wager for them. It's really not, because they going to pay the price regardless. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize we not part of that squad. The ones that make that wager happen to be white, as Sister Amanda Seals stated. I get it. When people get hungry, all of a sudden they start realizing shit like, yo, whoa, this was all good when we was wearing the red hats and we was wearing the t-shirts and we was yelling "Make America Great Again," and we knew what that meant. And y'all kind of knew what it meant too. Y'all knew what it meant. So I mean, have a meeting. I guess that was her meeting right there. That was her meeting for everybody. But you can't get them to believe that out here in these suburbs. I shouldn't say you can't. I think people are seeing it and realize, I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all. That's a sales pitch. Y'all don't want ICE knocking on your door because they're knocking on everybody's door. I don't know much, but I know it's hard.
Well, it's interesting that Legs ain't say nothing. I know Legs watching. Legs, you gonna give up your whiteness to protect the black man? You gonna try to stand up to say, hey, that's not right?
You gonna put all that pressure on Legs now?
No, because she the only one that didn't respond out of our half. And
are you sure she's on here?
Yes, Legs always support. I saw her in the comments. She said, good morning. I was just curious. Was she, just a thought. She ain't got an answer, I guess.
Yeah, that's a lot. Because the way y'all be taking her comments, that shit might backfire.
Oh, it could go left. Yeah.
One missed text word.
Yeah,
One word.
Like, well, what you
all
gonna say?
it takes for it to go super wrong. Lex is always one comment away.
One comma, one period she left out. Like
Period.
it went way left.
One tone, one vibe on the comments, and the congregation. What
She said y'all ain't worth her time.
Who's y'all? Who is y'all? Who is y'all?
That's all it is. What y'all?
All it is y'all.
That's all.
I be doing just what Lex said doing now. I just be watching. I ain't getting me in this bitch.
I'm just gonna support while I'm gonna keep it on to see what's good.
I might just send a thumbs up.
Oh, why I gotta be a thumbs up? Was that a white thumbs up, a black?
I sent a white, a black thumbs up, and put a heart emoji in between them. Y'all gotta make sure I stay out.
Randy Ricks, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems.
Random Rip be getting away with shit. I don't know how Random gets away with the shit he gets away with. This is why some white people didn't say anything back in the day. The fear of the same evil that they saw would turn up on them.
Yeah.
N-word lover is what they called them. They saw/see their evil up close.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard sales pitch.
Laughing at you.
Man, it's cool when you do it, when y'all do it. It's a problem when I do it. F them. Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, I love it.
All right,
I was just wondering Leg's perspective as a white woman.
Yeah,
this was a white woman. It was like, hey, it was a core, reason why I wasn't being shady.
He say one wrong thing that makes it seem like that she's asking for pity, and you already. Hey, that one wrong Legs. I feel you. I understand. I'm minding my business.
Oh, God.
Legs ain't even. Legs like I'm not. Legs put her phone down. She's like, I'm good with this. She was like, nah.
Oh wait, she quoting the song. What was that?
It went over your head.
Oh, it's cool when y'all do it. It's the problem when I do it. That's the song.
I forget what song that is. There's I forget.
Randy Ray can give you all the colors of the thumbs.
Look. Randy Ray giving you the whole spectrum.
All inclusive.
All inclusive. Look, all the thumbs came up.
Yeah, he's gonna give you a Steve thumbs up.
I'm giving you all the thumbs up.
Yeah, with no problem.
No, I know.
Yo, that's hilarious, man. How did he find all the colors? Like, let me get every shade of a
that quick. He just tapped it on his phone. Look, I love everybody.
Oh God, make it bigger. Yeah,
Legs no.
Why he ended with the white one at the end though? Let me see. Why he ended with that? Because that's the end.
That white? That's the yellow, really.
The yellow. Okay, all right.
That's yellow.
Look, try to find something fault in that. Look,
try to find something.
Now you start off with that's the first top of mind. That's the end.
Legs already knows she one wrong comment away. Because I would be the only one who would defend me.
The way nobody care about me. My fellow officer.
She ain't even said nothing. And look how long we've been talking about it. She ain't even said nothing.
Right? Didn't even respond. It was
she didn't even say nothing. Legs like, I can't win with these N-words. I can't win with them.
That's what she probably did say. These niggas.
I would have said it too.
Nobody. Oh God. Good laugh. I like a good laugh.
Oh my God.
I'm not falling for the banana at the top. But yeah, Randy Ricks and y'all keep me out of this. I'm not getting me. I'm not falling.
That's the first time we ever blatantly just said, Legs, what you think about this? It's a blatant setup.
I asked people before. I asked Afro Queen, what you think? Kayla, Ash. We asked people before. Hey, I wonder what Nikki think on this. So, yeah, we do. Legs have the thick skin in it. Yeah, she does. I will say that Legs definitely has some thick skin. She takes it. She does. Well, I mean, she gives it to do it to herself, but yeah, she does. You got to. Craig, we had fun with Craig. Slick Rick saying stuff about him, and Craig still got story time. See,
he still got story time. He still got story time.
Yeah. What you got next? See what you got.
Let me see if I got this queued up. Let me see, because this shit. So let me ask you something, Jay. If the rain that falls, follow me on this. The rain that falls on your house and your lawn.
Okay.
If you collected it and you had a device that could clean it and use it, do you think that would be legal?
Yeah, it's coming from the sky. There's no rights to the water from the yes. What do you mean?
And I'm not talking about the rain that falls on your neighbor's property. I'm talking about the rain that falls on your property.
Rain coming down from the sky.
Comes down and you collect it. You decided, I'm gonna collect this, right? I'm gonna reuse this water because I have the system on how to clean it and use it.
Cousin Asher, they will find a way to tax you if you try to do that. What? They don't even. But keep going. No, it absolutely is raining, falling on you. If I'm collecting a cup of water and I drunk it, like that's my water. Like if I'm
you can use whatever you want. You can put it in your pool if you want. If you had a pool, you fill it up.
Absolutely, that's mine.
That's your water.
I took the time to create.
White people do the craziest shit right here.
An Oregon man was convicted and sent to jail for collecting and using rainwater on his own property, sued by the state for theft. Rancher Gary Harrington built 3 large reservoirs on his own land to collect rainwater and snow melt. He claimed the water was primarily for fire protection reserves and for providing water to wildlife. But the state called it theft and prosecuted Gary. A municipal code stipulates that all water within city limits, including precipitation, is part of the public water supply. The city requested the court order the removal of his collection system and impose a fine. Despite Harrington's repeated appeals, arguing, "The water fell on my land. I'm not selling it. I'm simply using it on my own property." The court ultimately rejected his claims. Harrington was found guilty on multiple charges, including unlawful appropriation of state water resources. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined over $1,500. The incident sparked intense backlash. Residents said it was simply tyranny. If a person cannot own the rain that falls on their own land, what do they actually own?
Damn. Who reported him? Like, who was the jealous person that said, "Oh man, he getting over"? He avoiding paying a water bill.
So and the only reason I played this because I have 2 other clips that I can't find that I never got to. I have 2 other clips of people who use the water and they redo it, and one of them was sued because of their water bill and how low their water bill was. And the dude, obviously he literally didn't use the water. So his water bill.
Theft? How's it theft?
I don't know. Another question for Legs and Random Rick. Random Rick and Legs, how do y'all white people figure this out? Like, explain to us, how do y'all own the rain?
Own is public. They said it's stealing from the public.
Now in California, there's a dude who owns the water that California uses. He actually bought the water. I forget the guy's name. I had that clip a long time ago. Rain is water.
She said rain water is good water for your house. Well, you can't take it as you get locked up.
Don't you go out there with a bucket and try and start collecting.
Go out there with a bucket.
You got buckets. You just sitting the buckets out there.
We got too much time on our hands to be worrying about somebody collecting rainwater that fell on his property.
Because it's money. It's capitalism. They know if this gets out and this mechanism, and it was probably some dickhead neighbor who the mechanism probably makes noise when it turns on. And they were like, what's that?
You put the water companies out of business. Because if everybody got their own, you put the water utilities out of business.
And who needs the utilities? Then what? That's not our problem. You own the rain.
Waterworks, they'll be out. Yeah, all your water companies would be out because everybody, you invest in a machine that's going to collect your rainwater. Well, you still need water for other stuff, for bath, showers, and all that. But I guess it'll help with gardening. Interesting. Damn, he did.
I'm mad that I never got them solar panels. But you know, before I sold the house, I should have got them solar panels. No one owns the rain. Get out of here. I don't know.
What they said, Ms. Clark. They said
we didn't think they could own humans either, but they did that before. I'm just saying.
Laughing at Rick.
Now if that damn rain turned to ice, he would have to shovel it. Yeah, he would have to shovel it. But he took it. He took it from snowfall. Yes, because the water drains into the sewer system and is cleaned by the state and sold back to the residents. Facts on facts.
Oh, Craig, he agree.
Good old capitalism. Well, I don't think he agrees. I think he's just telling you the philosophy behind it.
So the rain cost him jail time. Yes, Jeanette. He gonna do some jail time.
He had to pay a fee. He had to pay a fine of $1,500 because he used the rain. I have no idea. The thing is, black people would have a discreet reservoir. I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta have a secret. We can't have it all obvious out in the open. You gotta.
When did y'all get good at keeping secrets? Like I said, when did y'all?
Puerto Rican coming up. Y'all niggas can't hold water.
We be on TikTok. Look. I'm using the rain. Blame it on the rain.
I got this. It's illegal to be eco-responsible. Yeah, this country is fucked. Yeah, you can't be eco-responsible. No solar panels. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for everything. Oh, yo, did Cypher hear from BC? I saw this thing on TMZ yesterday, and I hope he was all right. It was a killer elephant killing people on a rampage.
Where? Was it near us?
No, it's like 22 people got killed. I was like, is BC okay? This ain't in the state. I think it's like Africa.
Oh, God. We don't know where it's at.
Dog, I was like, holy crap. A killer elephant out there just running around killing people. Cypher, check on BC. I did. I swear I did. I said, hey, there's got to be Africa.
Oh, my God.
Dog, like, how do you get away from the elephant? Like, what are y'all doing? Dog.
Well, somebody had time to record.
Oh, Shani saw it. Shani, no, wait, she got the insight. Who's that?
See, that's in India. He blamed it on Africa. Like, what is wrong with you, dog?
I thought it was Africa. I did. I swear I said, I hope.
Why'd you bring up BC like Africa's 3 blocks? Like that video was going to be exactly where BC is.
No, it wasn't Africa, Ashley. Yeah, Shani. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, she said, see, that would be scary for her. Thank you, Shani, for keeping us straight. I was like, damn, a fucking elephant's running around. No such thing as a killer elephant. Well, according to TMZ,
he's just running. We call him a killer elephant. He's like, I'm just running around. If I ever step on y'all, I'll step on y'all. What do you want me to do?
Killer elephant on the loose. 22 people dead and 10-day rant. They still can't find him. They still trying to find the elephant out there.
How you lose a killer elephant? How can't you find a killer elephant? Because there's so many things that is stupid as stupid.
I don't know. I just
Our prayers go out to anybody.
I just saw it. I said, let me just check on BC, but I'm glad it wasn't Africa.
So you think all people on the continent of Africa live in the same? Man, he blamed that. He thinks the only place Asha Boo said I had a rain barrel that collected the rainwater. It was installed by the Philadelphia Horticultural Society.
Tricky.
Where does he live? In Trinidad. This is how people have water in case the supply runs out. Yeah, well, he lives out here in America. He lives with us. Yes, he does, Miss Joan. I have no idea. Okay. As big as the continent is, what's the chances BC and the elephant is in the same place? Jay thinks it's North Philly. Okay, Jay Black.
You said no. When I swear, if y'all saw an elephant on the loose in Africa, y'all would think of BC. So stop. Y'all, because that's the only person y'all know that's out in Africa.
I would not think of BC. I would not think that BC is somewhere near where the killer elephant is at. Like, I would not think. That's not what I would think.
I was thinking the same thing. See, Ms. Clark agreed. No, look, she's like, I wasn't saying that. Put my comment back up.
America is so big there probably was nowhere near. It wasn't even in Africa. That's the problem. It was in India.
I got the wrong country. Whatever. Yeah. No. Let me just shut up. I'm not done. Upper West Side Africa. Yeah, they got East Side, West Side. They got North Side.
It wasn't in Africa. Damn it. It was in India. India, people. It was in India. It wasn't in Africa. It was in India. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Put me to sleep, mama.
Put me to sleep. Now put me to sleep. All right. My bad, y'all. My bad. I try to look out for one of our peoples that we know on the show, and I'm wrong. All right. Forget that clip. Forget that clip. I do got 2 more clips that we needed.
I got like 30 of them. I'm good for the week.
I got one that I feel bad for somebody, and then another one is it was a relationship question. Are you insecure if you don't want your girl to dress a certain way?
No.
I saw this clip on Pop the Balloon. So you said you're not. So this dude.
No, I am insecure. I am insecure.
This is Pop the Balloon. He rejected her because her clothes were too revealing, but he was asking certain questions.
Questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match.
Yes, I do. It was commented that the outfit is teetering towards risque. I'm a fashion guy, so I have a level of tolerance, but I want to know if we would call this a 6 in a scale, 1 to 10 scale. This is a 6 for how revealing it is.
Okay.
On a normal basis and on your social media, where's the average? How revealing do you normally dress and present yourself?
That's a good question.
Side boobs out.
On my social media, I'm trying to think of the 4 pictures that I have, what I'm wearing in them. I'm going to keep it a buck, probably about a 6. This is probably as much as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it up a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll let you decide. If you and I got to know each other better and decided to proceed, if I asked you to tone it down just a little bit, would that be a deal breaker for you or no?
It's a good question. A deal breaker.
That's a great question. He bodying this.
Probably. Yeah. I want to wear what I want when I want.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And they've been calling this man insecure, all type of names, Mike.
I think that conversation that those two had is probably the most rational, reasonable dialogue between two people. That would be maybe not my prime example on how you discuss something before you jump into a relationship, where nobody was taking shots at each other. Nobody was challenging each other's morals. Nobody was calling each other out their names. That's just, hey, I would probably, if we date, I want you to tone it down. Would you be cool with that? She said no, and pop. There was no rant on this is why women can't find a man and this is why women are single. And there was no rant on her side about insecurity. And if you were sure in yourself, you would be able to handle how I dress, and you don't respect women. You're a narcissist. You want to control how. It was none of that. I want to know, if I asked you to tone it down, would you have a problem with that?
But they're saying, why would you even ask her? That means you're not a man enough to handle how she's dressing. You liking her with the side boobs, you liking her with the tights and the ass out now, but now that y'all in a couple, now you're going to tell her, I don't want you having side boobs no more. And now that's a problem. You're insecure. You should be comfortable in our relationship.
I don't think that's insecurity. I think it's finding a compatible partner to try to start a relationship with.
Afro Queen said, but she was dressed that way when you met her. I don't get it.
Well, it's a game. So it's a game. So she dressed the way she was to get on the balloon game. Yeah. If you dress a certain type of way, I'm going to ask you, is that your normal dress? If we have some conversations, I'm going to be, listen, women, let me tell you something. If I'm out on a date with somebody and at some point you got to adjust your top to cover the boobs
are showing, the areola is showing.
That is just showing you what it is. What is it? Now, I'm not telling you it's wrong to dress the way you want to dress. I'm just saying if you're doing this to cover that side boob should have never been exposed. But that doesn't mean it's bad the way she dresses. I think she's a very attractive woman. I think the outfit is even nice.
Now they coming at Randy Rick came at him, Jeanette came at him. They talking about his long hair and his turtleneck. So now it's like now they coming at my man.
I think I wouldn't. That wouldn't be my style of the pants. But I think he's fine.
He look like he's chilling out.
He look dope.
Facts, Afro Queen. What?
Facts, Afro Queen. But that's why he's addressing it now instead of later. Yeah, it's one thing to address it 7 months into a relationship. Let's get this all out into the open. So can't nobody say when we first started dating, I was like this. No, when we met, I'm asking you.
And she picked him. That was the last point of the show where you guys, all right, I gotta see if it's a yes for you, if it's a like that was like the last question that she picked him. And then when he said, would you willing to tone it down? She said, no, I want to wear what I want to wear. So I guess you got to respect that too.
Yeah, you got to respect it too. Now I'm going to give my opinion. Just my opinion.
That dude is gay.
Oh, my opinion. I'm just going to give I believe, and I have no proof of this, that if they got into a relationship, I believe she's the type that would tone it down.
Because she hesitated?
Because she hesitated. She don't have a lot of pics on Instagram. She said she got 4.
She looked like Princess Love a little bit.
But if you listen to her tone, I love rational people.
Okay, they got something to say. Let me see what K-Day said. What K-Day said?
Man, bye. He's corny. Either you like her or you don't. Stop trying to control women's bodies. There you go. That's why I love the girl in the thing. She ain't had to come for his neck. That's his preference. He's saving you the trouble. Honestly, the corny thing is going along with it like most men do and say, eventually, I'm going to get it.
I'm going to get her. She's going to switch up. Yeah, eventually, yeah, she's going to change.
She's going to switch up. Once she's around me, she's going to respect me and she's going to switch up. On social media, only 4 pics.
She's saying it ain't like that. Yeah. Asha, you ain't got a ton of pictures on social media, do you, Asha? Like, oh, that's probably what she agreeing with, maybe.
Yeah, she agreeing with. That means he doesn't want every other man lusting over what his lady is wearing.
Yeah. He's like, I don't need that. You mine. She mine.
And the crazy thing is, I think their conversation, they had some actual chemistry. I honestly think that's the shameful part of this, that she's literally going to miss out because I think they got chemistry. Play it because they won't let me play it.
Hey, all right. I'll have you head on back. Thank you so much.
Well, it didn't work out.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for coming on. I'll go ahead and take the mic and let's give it up for her, guys. You guys are great. Thank you.
Now go put some clothes on.
Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
Yes, I do. It was commented that the outfit is teetering towards risque. I'm a fashion guy, so I have a level of tolerance, but I want to know if we would call this a 6 in a scale, 1 to 10 scale. This is a 6 for how revealing it is.
Okay.
On a normal basis and on your social media, where's the average? How revealing do you normally dress and present yourself?
That's a good question. On my social media, I'm trying to think of the 4 pictures that I have, what I'm wearing in them.
They show you.
I'm going to keep it a buck, probably about a 6. This is probably as much as it gets.
Stop lying.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it up a 7.
See, she was lying.
Yeah.
You had me a 6.
So I'll let you decide. If you and I got to know each other better and decided to proceed, if I asked you to tone it down just a little bit.
Why he got to ask her to tone it down a little bit, Mike? That's what the women hate, that part right there. Why you got to ask
y'all hate? He had a question. He got a question. You don't like the question, don't be in the game.
Be a deal breaker for you or no?
Would that be a deal breaker if I asked you to tone it down?
That's a good question. A deal breaker?
She's thinking. Maybe.
That's a great question. He bodying this.
Probably. Yeah, I want to wear what I want. When I want.
He's like,
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to pop me. Let me get out of here.
All right, let me keep it 100. Just put that back up. Put that back. Put that back. I think I could work with her being.
I think I can handle. You said 7? Okay, not an 8 right now. You said 7.
You said 7.
Just a little side boo, right? You're not talking like the whole boo. You just messing like a dip.
Especially in my 20s and 30s. In my 20s and 30s, I wouldn't even ask that question because honestly, that's really not revealing to me. Like maybe because I've seen too much. That's really don't see that.
No, she do got her ass all out though. Her ass is all out. Like
Yeah,
we ain't this ain't doing the butt video with EU. We ain't at the gym. Like what are we
No,
doing?
keep playing it because watch when she walk away. Yeah, I think I watch when she.
Okay. All right. I'll have you head on back. Thank you so much. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for coming on. I'll go ahead and take the mic. And let's give it up for her, guys. You guys are great. Thank you.
I think she was. Yeah.
She's a little slim. We can find her social media for you, Mike, to see if she's single.
Yeah, we can find this. No, she's too young. She's too young. She's too young.
Oh, she's in the 30s, I think. She's in the 30s.
And she's not 37. That's the cutoff. But okay, let me focus before I be an asshole. Let me focus. I really think their conversation. I think that little, it's just a little clip. I think they had good chemistry with how they were going back and forth. Nobody got personal. Everybody kept it honest. People asked the questions that they wanted to ask. She answered it. She did a little pause. She tried to think about it. If that's the worst, now this is all in comparison to what we see. That means he doesn't want. Okay, yeah, you can have a preference, but you cannot expect others to conform to your preference. No, absolutely. And he just asked, would you? He gave you a choice. He gave you a choice. And she was honest. But it was such a good, calm conversation that I think, unfortunately, these two people can't meet up because at a certain point, people would have looked at her wrong if she said, yeah, I would. If she had said, I would, if she would have said, I would tone it down, chicks would have been going crazy at her. They would have been going crazy. That's why you can't give a fuck about what y'all.
Some of the comments saying what Afro Queen saying too on that link too.
He wasn't even with her and looking to control an aspect. He's not looking to control.
Yeah, they were saying it's a red flag. He not even with her yet and trying to control her. That's what he was saying.
Oh my God. This is why. He's supposed to ask the questions. He asked the real question that he was thinking. That's why I tell y'all, honesty is overrated. Honesty is truly overrated. Y'all really don't want to know what a dude wants to say or ask. Whatever you wear is your normal dress. If you're not a person that shows your body wherever you go, you're not going to show your body.
She basically saying who you are is who you are. He was assessing the situation. He was trying to figure it out.
Mike said, if you got to adjust her top to cover her armpit hair, then she's out. Yeah, absolutely.
His preference. He think he gay. Randy Rick think he gay because he gave that up. She picked him. She said she told the other guy, the last guy right before him, I like over here better. She was like, she wanted him. And that's why I thought, so they got a match. They both vibing with each other. It was down to him and other guy, and she picked him, and now get to the end, and she's like, well, nah.
Right, trying to change after the fact is why people change. Like this imaginary thing y'all got that people don't change in relationships. There's certain things you're going to change in relationships.
Yeah, everybody changes in relationships.
Everybody change. Everybody makes a compromise.
Everybody change. You're not the same way you were when you started that relationship. So stop.
Like what is this?
Ash Bash that said that.
Everybody changes.
Stop.
Right, trying to change. She said trying to change after the fact is whack. If she says,
let me take the link out just in case.
If I wear this, and she's like, women change how they dress on their own sometimes. In their 20s, they dress a little more provocative, and then they start toning it down because they're like, it's not hitting the same.
Yeah, she clicked the link quick. Let me hear what Ash. She talking about people that's whack. Go ahead, Ash. Let me hear.
I feel like just call me Legs 2.0 because y'all I don't know. You're not reading. As a matter of fact, you're reading late. I'm agreeing with what Mike said. How Mike
Oh,
said,
thank you. That's Jay
it's not
Black's
cool
fault.
to.
Yeah, that's
It's
Jay
not
Black.
You
cool
said
to after the fact.
trying to change after the fact is whack.
Right, because that's what Mike said earlier. Like if you like he presented it in the beginning, so that way they could be on the same page. He's not getting a relationship with her and then 7 months in saying X, Y, and Z. That's what I'm saying. That's whack. That's what that comment was for.
Okay. All right.
Take your time, guys. Take
Okay.
your
No,
time.
no. That's Jay Black. Jay Black be bringing them comments in. They don't be on time.
And it's so out of order, right? Because he just got like what I don't understand. Like, do they not come in a list? Like how we like I don't understand.
No, what happens is we read it and then might go a little bit responding, and then it goes in a different direction. And then by the time I get back to the other questions, they still responding to the first wave, and that's how it goes. So, and I be trying to get everybody's update.
No, I feel like that's your formula. No, that's your formula. That's what you do. You know what you're doing.
Put the John on. Put the John.
You read them. You read them like that on purpose.
I appreciate you for clicking.
I tried to tell y'all that in the beginning. Y'all didn't want to listen.
Ash, for coming on.
I tried to tell y'all that.
Appreciate you, Ash. Thank you. Get out of here. Get out of here. She's trying to start trouble. Get out of here.
What if she didn't want you to wear turtlenecks? Would you stop wearing maybe? But I love the way y'all take something that y'all know has nothing to do with the other thing. Well, you don't want me to show your titties. Well, how about you show your neck? How does that? Y'all know them two things ain't the same thing. Women can be beautiful without wearing revealing clothing. Leave something for the imagination. Maybe in his circles, that type of dress would draw too much attention. The back is low cut. Also, wait, listen.
See, and then I get caught up on that comment, and then now y'all go in a different wave. See,
no, her ass is out. Stop it, body con. Or in. Listen, that is not a bad outfit. Like, stop.
Oh, what she got on right there?
That's not a bad outfit.
Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
Yes, I do.
That's not a bad outfit for a single woman to have on.
Oh, they was just talking about. God darn it, stop moving. They was talking about the side boobs.
Yeah, but it's not a bad. This is not a whole outfit, in my opinion. I'm not trying to kill the outfit. I understand what he's saying. Like, if you're in a relationship, would you tone it down with the side boobs? I understand that question. Most men want you to tone it down with the side boobs, ladies.
If that's your wife. That's your Stacey
McCann. If that's your
shiny. What am I doing?
There you go. You always want, because you want to be messy. You want to be messy. And if it's if you are together, most men is like, come on, chill with the showing the side boobs. And some dudes might be used to it. Some dudes might not. It might not be a good deal, but I'm not saying that's a bad.
It's just skin. I said, won't be no skin that you're in. If you like, that don't even make sense. Like, what are we doing? It's just skin. Skin my ass.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, when you're single, it ain't that bad. When you're in a relationship,
yeah, when you first start dating, but you need to ask the questions up front.
Okay.
You need to ask the questions up front. He was asking if she'd be willing. He left the control up to her. Yes, Miss Clark. Y'all always go over there. Y'all be using your former traumas against every dude who asks a question just to be like, yo, that's a lot. What, you trying to control me? No, I'm just saying that's a lot.
And Rick said, you ain't no real man. You wearing turtlenecks. You like, yeah, Randall Rick coming at his turtleneck and saying he did. I appreciate how he handled the situation, but I just question why he thinks that way. Because she want to know, don't change me. Alpha Queen ain't trying to hear it, but she's trying to respectfully say it.
He thinks that way because he has a preference. He may have gone through something. He knows how other men are. He knows his version of the perception of when he takes her out. I'm not saying either one is right or wrong, but I tell you what, it's not wrong to ask a question that you're actually thinking. That's why motherfuckers don't want to be honest with people, because when you're honest with somebody, you want me to avoid the thought. Don't say it. As long as you don't say it, it's not reality. I'm still thinking it.
So speak your mind. Asha said she's still skeptical about only having 4 pictures on her social media, but she come on a national show with your breast peeping out.
Only 4 pictures on social, but you came to national show with your breast. I don't know.
I should say something more going on.
I don't think she would lie about social media, because the first thing they're gonna do is go to it.
Yeah, because as soon as you come on, they got your ad right there. They say, what's your name? I'm at Tumbo. That's why I said you can find on social media. It'll be easy to do.
Ashabu, you got trust issues? Ashabu, talk to me.
I mean, your ex cheated on you. Did your ex-husband cheat, Asha? I want to know. Is it his fault because your ex cheated?
Sugar mama, holla at me.
He said, holla at her. He need to know.
One of my good friends who came to support me at the comedy show. Is there a trust issue going on that you dug that deep that you were like, you don't believe that? Talk to me, Ashabu. Ashabu she went straight to I don't believe this bitch.
Miss Hawker, what you call that? She said, what?
Definitely his formula.
Good morning. See, I didn't miss what that was about. We so far.
I know because you so far behind. No, don't say we so far behind.
I'm gonna put all of them up real quick, just because I gotta feel like I want all these comments up. Bam,
we ain't nothing.
You gonna read it? Boom. All right, you
this and these sound effects. Correct. Nothing is wrong with her outfit. Well, that's your opinion.
You can't comment on everybody's comment because that's what holds us up too.
Okay, I'm sure she don't wear that to Wendy's. Okay, all right, funny. She has the body, and I think she looks good. Maybe more for a going out outfit, but I think she's fine.
Okay.
Jay Black so messy. Yeah, go ahead. She's wearing a cat suit. Yeah. I guess that's what they call it. Mm-hmm. He looks well groomed and clean. Go ahead, Ashley. I think his fit was dope. She is shapely. Well, she's shapely. I mean, she's shapely. Okay. So would she be okay if she wore a cover-up bodycon, Jay Black?
Yeah, I don't even know what a bodycon is, but cover your ass.
Y'all went way past this age demo. Oh, that way. She got more than 4 picks. I don't believe that either, Osh.
Go find her social media. Go to Pop the Balloon on YouTube. Go to the last episode.
Social media.
And find her social media. Let's figure this out. That's easy to do that research.
Well, she might have posted more now because I'm sure that social media popped the hell up. How is it acceptable when you're dating? That's the trap. And then after I trap you, I'll dress appropriately. People just evolve. There's certain things I changed in relationships that I would do when I'm not in a relationship. Like I'm not just going to randomly come home at 3 o'clock in the morning, even though because I normally come home at 3 o'clock in the morning. Honesty is the best policy. Let me know up front. Go ahead. What's the next one?
All right. I'm done. I'm caught up. I'm caught up with all the comments. I got everybody.
307 comments so far. You caught up with 307 comments?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Come on, don't be putting up allegations on me now. You trying? Yeah, I'm caught.
Let's go. Right. People will evolve, but you don't know when that evolution will take place. Well, do you ever? But in the beginning, you see what you see and you get what you get. But you might have a person that's going to be with. Okay.
Asha is not changing. That's the moral of the story. Love her for who she is. She's not changing.
Everybody changes. Body on is what she's wearing. Anything hugging your body shape. Okay.
Body on.
I think LaShawn she's a little sensitive because of her profile pic. She got a little
body con is what she's wearing. Anything hugging your body shape. So that's called a body con. See, we learned something.
Well, body con LaShawn is a little sensitive because of her profile. She's like, y'all ain't gonna be talking about people showing their shape. Y'all and I get it. I get it. You fighting for the right.
She got cleavage. She probably got a little side boob on the side.
It's a side boob. Cover that side boob, girl.
Yeah,
cover that side boob. You doing this at some point. You did this when you were wearing that.
And then you asked her to tone it down when y'all get in a relationship. You ain't gonna control me. You ain't gonna. I'll be single again if I got to deal with all this.
I don't need a man. This is why I don't be messing with y'all. This is why I was thinking about being with girls. Because y'all ridiculous.
Just start knocking stuff down. Everything go on the floor.
I just said if you could tone it down. You're not gonna change me. You're not gonna change me. I've been like this forever. You're not gonna change me. Nah, just all right, chill. Never mind. Never mind.
It's cool.
No.
Cool. Whatever you want.
No, it's cool. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Right. You asked me. You said, do you like the way I dress? And I just said I would. I was wondering if you could tone it down. I didn't know it was going to escalate to that level. I ain't know.
My last one that I had, I felt bad. I felt bad for Javante Tank Davis. He's a boxer, y'all. And
he's on the run.
His girlfriend accused him of domestic violence, but they stripped him of his title based off an allegation, and I felt horrible that they had this whole press conference, and Miami police is looking for him. So a woman can say you hit them, and then you can lose everything before you even found, like, we even went to court, like even got locked up, even got, like, I thought that was wrong. And Mike, you in the boxing, is it okay for you to get stripped of your title all from an allegation?
Is this the first allegation?
No. It's not the first. It's not the first.
How many domestic violence allegations has Javante Davis had?
Is it like 3? I don't know. Wait, I don't know. He had a couple. We talking about, see, you can't worry about my past. We need to focus on this incident. That's part of what that's what them Republicans do. You get killed or murdered, and then they want to look at your past. Oh, he used to steal cars, and he was a bad person. See, you falling in that same trap.
Javante Davis, who was serving a 90-day house arrest sentence since May 5th after avoiding jail time in a criminal. Okay, that's the hit and run.
She showed up to the police station with an attorney to file this. Come on. I'm reading the comments. Come on.
He had an arrest warrant.
I don't like allegations to lose.
February 27, 29, in connection with an alleged altercation in a mall. Okay, that's little. February 4th, 2020, Davis was charged with simple battery and domestic violence in Coral Gables, Florida, for an incident with the mother of his daughter on the campus of the University of Miami. That was the November 5th, 2020. Davis was accused of fleeing the scene of an accident that was involved with 4 people. December 13th, 2022, to face misdemeanor charges where he had been accused of striking the mother of his child in February 20th. That was December.
Focus on this last
wait. December 27th, Davis was arrested after allegedly striking a woman with a closed hand type smack. Davis denied the allegations since and deleted social media posts. I never put my hands on my child's mother, nor my fucking daughter. Are you fucking crazy? A part of Davis' post was deleted. I'm not a monster. I've been quiet for too long. Okay, I'm just giving it both sides. December 28th, he was released following court hearings where bail was set at $1,000. December 30th, the woman who called police to report Davis said he did not harm me or my daughter. Okay, so she called to retract the statement. The February 16th, 2023, Davis pleaded guilty to 4 traffic offenses. No big deal. God,
what does his past got to do with this one?
February 23rd, Davis was arraigned. Okay, Davis avoided jail. Federal prosecutors dropped all the charges. May 22nd, February prosecutors dropped all the charges of battery and domestic violence against Davis for an incident on December 27th because the woman didn't wish to press charges. Davis.
All I was saying is, based off of allegations, should you lose everything? That was my whole thing. Not trying to go through this man's criminal history.
Listen, I'm just trying to give you a little full paint a picture. He got
how many licks does it take to get to the center?
1, 2, 3.
That's just stupid. That was a good one. I just felt bad. I don't think, because if somebody say Michael Sean hit him, I don't think you should just lose everything because allegation said that you hit him.
He lost the titles. It doesn't really affect him. But I get what you're saying. Him fighting, we're going to watch him fight. We don't even care. We don't even know what titles are normally up for grabs. Proof should be needed.
Everyone
has
a pass. Facts.
No, I agree with y'all. Everybody has a pass. I just wanted to make sure that we had the full story, that, people understood that, he's got a laundry list of shit that's been going on. Jay feels bad for him.
If he was beating on your daughter, would you feel the same? Oh. See, here we go.
Hey, you can't hold his past against him, Lady Q. It's just his past. It's just his past.
Why I gotta go there? What I'm saying, I'm just fighting for anyone that's going through something and you getting some allegations against. First off, my daughter wouldn't be with somebody that has a history of beating women and they think she's gonna change them if all that's true.
Damn, Lady Q, you hit the boom bap. I mean, sounds like there's a lot of accusations.
It is a lot of different ones.
Sometimes there's still. Sometimes that shouldn't be what makes you guilty, but keep getting these kind of charges, though. I mean, I'm trying to be rational on a Tuesday.
Yeah, well, God, I just saw that. That was my last one I had. I thought you was gonna say, yeah, innocent until proven guilty. But I guess this is America, people. I thought this was America. That's what Hov said. R. Kelly, right? I thought this was America, people.
You feel bad for Gervonta Davis. I feel bad for the person who had to make this comment at an airport defending the airlines and was put in front of media. I feel bad for the woman who was forced to actually defend airlines and sit up there while a cameraman realized that she was lying so bad that the proof to her lies was right behind her. And she got set up like this, like the lies that she was telling.
Being done to with the airlines in order to.
Get mine out of there.
Airlines in order to get flights actually on time or not delayed as much. Just curious if there's any work happening there.
Yes. So we've seen almost a doubling in terms of improvement on-time performance since last year. That is a reflection of all the work that we've done across the ecosystem together with our partner airlines, with agencies, reducing processing time, reducing wait times, and fine-tuning operations with our air carrier partners. And we see the great results that have come from that.
Wait, do that again? Like what I guess she
was defending the airlines, trying to make flights more efficient and it being on time. As she stood in front of a board that showed
Is there any sort of work being done with the airlines in order to get flights actually on time or not delayed as much? Just curious if there's any work happening there.
Yes. So we've seen almost a doubling in terms of improvement on-time performance since last year. That is a reflection of all the work that we've done across the ecosystem together with our partner airlines, with agencies, reducing processing time, reducing wait times, and fine-tuning operations with our air carrier partners. And we see the great results that have come from that.
Shady cameraman. Yeah. Not all heroes wear capes. Well, can you explain the board behind you, man? Like,
can you explain the board behind you saying delay? But just to bring two stories together, that girl that dressed the way she was dressing in the balloon thing, that could be her in 10 years. That she could change her gear, and that could be her in 10 years.
Blazer, she can
a little blazer. Yeah, pretty woman. That's an attractive woman right there. That could be her evolution right there. The slow pan up to the board. I feel bad for her. I do.
She's just trying to do her job.
I feel absolutely horrible for her. All right, let me give you a happy story. Let me give you.
Oh, did we say happy birthday to Michelle Obama? Didn't Barack post her yesterday? Did you say anything about that? That was a happy story. But go ahead, all right, because I forgot they're about to get a divorce. Go ahead, Mike. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Mike. Go ahead. Happy story.
I didn't. Well, since we speaking of Barack and.
I just saw he posted.
I keep that.
She said happy birthday, and
I mean in honor of Barack and Michelle. Let's watch this clip in honor of them.
Mike ain't want to talk about that.
No, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna play. You gotta play something.
Affairs, in my experience, and this is a lot of experience, I feel like I have a PhD in infidelity. They really are a symptom. They're not an underlying cause. Like, people don't get divorced because they had an affair. People have affairs because there's something wrong in the marriage. Like, happy people don't cheat. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I know I'll get blazed in the comments for it. But ultimately, like, yeah, look, I know you want to believe that everything was fine, and then this person came along and ruined your relationship. And also, by the way, it comforts us to think that, like, we have some control. We could just keep our spouse away from other people and other potential mates, that somehow they won't get wooed away. Like, it really is about disconnection between people. And that creates a vulnerable state that, you know, nature abhors a vacuum, and people's hearts abhor a vacuum too. There's, in my experience.
Thanks you for joining Michael, Sean, and Jay Black. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
So allegedly, he says happy people don't cheat.
Ms. Clark said no lies detected. She said happy people don't cheat.
Happy people don't cheat.
That's what Ms. Clark said.
That happy people do not cheat. There's a problem. It's not the cheating that's the problem. There's a problem in the relationship. There's a problem in the relationship. This is from a high-powered divorce attorney who says happy people don't cheat. It's just something we use to control, to be like, oh, you know.
That wasn't all he said. You know, Mike pick and choose, Miss Clark. You know how you do.
Well, she doesn't say she's the queen at that.
Experience.
Here, I'll play it again. Here. Go ahead.
Affairs, in my experience, and this is a lot of experience, I feel like I have a PhD in infidelity. They really are a symptom. They're not an underlying cause. Like, people don't get divorced because they had an affair. People have affairs because there's something wrong in the marriage. Like, happy people don't cheat. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I know I'll get blazed in the comments for it. But ultimately, like, yeah, look, I know you want to believe that everything was fine, and then this person came along and ruined your relationship. And also, by the way, it comforts us to think that, like, we have some control. We could just keep our spouse away from other people and other potential mates, that somehow they won't get wooed away. Like, it really is about disconnection between people. And that creates a vulnerable state that, you know, nature abhors a vacuum and people's hearts abhor a vacuum.
I mean, I would think y'all women would agree with that. Because every time back in the day when I used to see on Oprah, every time y'all would cheat, it would always go back to what the man did to make you cheat. I thought y'all would agree with that. This guy may be coping or copping. I don't know. Okay. Liars, cheaters just cheat. See, you blame it on maybe there was something wrong with the relationship. The essence, the foundation of the relationship, there was a problem.
Disconnection.
There was a disconnection. We learned that from watching y'all women. When every time y'all cheat, y'all got a reason.
It's justified.
There's always a justification.
He wasn't listening
to
me. Yeah, he wasn't meeting my needs.
When I needed somebody to talk to, he wasn't there. That's the problem. So I would think y'all would agree the affair is a result of the underlying issues. Got it. See, even Craig said the affair is a result of the underlying. There are issues. It's never that you happen to see somebody who you were sexually lusting over and you went out and did it. It's never that. It's never that.
Where the women at? Where y'all at? Oh, here go Katie. I knew something.
People who are happy and secure with themselves first don't cheat. Got you. Because if you're not happy and secure in yourself, you've never seen somebody who actually seduced you into a situation who you were like fighting off. You're like,
yeah, Katie, you fell victim before. Like, you was happy and comfortable, and then all of a sudden the Don, you know, that Blanco, and it didn't count that night. Come on, stop. You was persuaded.
Every woman in here can see a happy man. And when you drink it with your girls, can see a happy man, secure man who's happy at home. And if y'all was sitting there talking and a woman said, you think you can get him to cheat? Y'all would all say, yup.
I can get him. Yeah, they do. I can get him. I can get him. Watch. Let me put on this body con, right? What's called body con?
I got this body con on deck.
I got this body con.
Let me go home and change. I'll be right back.
Let me get this side boob popping. Watch when I get back here.
Wait till this side. Wait till I start doing this. Wait till I
start trying to act like I'm keeping it covered. And then I'm gonna slip and show a little bit like I scratch. And cheaters have underlying issues.
Cheaters have underlying issues. I was having a convo with my male coworker. He said most men don't want to cheat.
That's actually interesting. I never thought about that. That's actually, honestly, to be honest, at this grown age, yes, that's true.
But see, that's the preface. At where I'm at now.
At this age.
Where I'm at right now, I see no point. Right now, where I'm at right now, in front of this microphone, at 54 years old.
Yeah, for what? For who? For what? Like, yeah,
drinking out this Stanley right now. Drinking out this Stanley.
At this stage, drinking out this Stanley.
At this point, with this particular marker in my hand, I find there's no reason at this age.
That's a good point, Ms. Hawkins. All right.
Go ahead, Ms. Hawkins. Yeah. No, people have character flaws. Now they character flaws.
It's those sundresses. What you said? It's those SP dresses.
Yeah, I mean, ain't got nothing to do, you know. Character flaws are due to underlying issues. So if you cheated, you got underlying issues. When people get their lick back, has nothing to do about them being unhappy. They just want their lick back. That's childish.
I don't cheat.
Jay?
No, maybe now at your grown age.
Right now, in
right
the
now,
hot tub. Right now in the tub.
as the business owner owning a salon and investment properties, like you got a lot to lose. But when you was 25, 35, like when you was in your 20s and young 30s, there was another K-Day out there. I'm sure it was.
I just, when people say liars have underlying issues, I'm not disagreeing or agreeing. I just wish I had a lie detector that could light up on every comment that showed me if y'all cheated or not in your life, so we could deal with your issues. No,
the majority of the women that watched the show said they admitted that they have cheated.
Ashabu, lies detected. Happy people do cheat. I was waiting for somebody. Happy people do cheat. They're happy because they have their cake and they eat it too. Some people have less problems, never satisfied. What is he talking about? I guess there are underlying issues in the relationship.
It was something you weren't doing, Asha. It was something you missed. It was something. It ain't my fault. Yeah, it is, Master P. It is.
I agree. People that don't want to do something usually just don't do it. Now, this is the same man that said heterosexual men don't like women. Who?
Oh, that's that guy you played probably. She know that guy got a history. So now you got to worry about the messenger.
I never said he did a moving thing about him and his ex-wife, calling his ex-wife and apologizing for their relationship and the things that he didn't look out for when she was married, and he was so consumed with trying to make the business work. So maybe you saw a different clip.
Men don't like women. It don't even make sense.
Yeah, that don't make sense because I'm a flaming heterosexual man. And
I ain't never heard of it.
I think that's what makes us heterosexual.
She laughing at you. She laughing.
Isn't that amazing? I think if you're content with who you're with, there's no need to cheat if you're faithful. Can it ever be there's not an underlying issue that the man was just, or the woman just got caught up and made a mistake because sexually that person had to just spark something in them and they just cheated, which is wrong?
The Henny was flowing and he
I ain't even add the alcohol. I ain't even give that alibi. Because I like it when it's sober. Because there's some people who made a mistake, who actually made a mistake and realized they made a mistake. When you were out in these streets and you were in a relationship, did y'all cheat? Where are the underlying issues? Or did y'all just want to smash people?
Next question.
Hold on, put the question back up. Ashabu, I'm gonna need a minute to think. Give me a minute to think. So we need a break. We need a break real quick for I answer. A little of both. Think a little of both.
A little both. All right, that's his final answer. He said both.
A little both. I think it's a little both. We gotta get out of here. I think it's a little both. If you're happy in a relationship, there's no need to seek something elsewhere. That would be the common sense, Mike. That could happen. Cheaters always got to place blame on others and lacks accountability. Okay, well,
caps too.
All right. Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know what she's saying
you the problem. You the problem. That's what I think she's saying.
That's not who I am now.
That's not who he is now. Not who he is now, drinking out his family. This 54-year-old Mike. Yeah, this is a different Mike.
Man, this is a different man.
He walk you to your car, even in the cold. Like this is a different
cold, when it's freezing, when the wind is blowing. What's your final answer, JB? I see you didn't test that question. J Black ain't want to answer.
Mike sipping the Stanley. We back on Mike, the Michael Sean show. Michael Sean in the takeover. I don't even know.
All right, we're about to get out.
That's interesting though. If you're cheating, you want to be happy. That Miss Hawkins broke that down. I like how she said that. That was very true.
Look, there are a lot of people I know that literally ruined a happy home because of mistakes that they made, and it was selfish and they were wrong, but they wanted to be in the house. They wanted to be with that person. And the weakness and the lack of sexual self-control, sexual discipline, and understanding that, yes, as a flaming heterosexual, she looks incredible. And she is giving me the attention that I might be able to snag.
And I ain't got to go home and beg, and I ain't got to play games. She just ready, like, boom. Yeah, I can see that being. So women, y'all men, if y'all putting them through it, he shouldn't have to beg.
I didn't say it is. I don't know how Jay got on this. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
But I can see how, if it's a struggle at home, I can see how, and it ain't a struggle somewhere else, how somebody could slip up. So why put your man in that situation? Handle your wifely duties. Handle your womanly duties. If that's your dude, treat him as such. Make him feel special. It's a cold world out here. Don't be difficult for no reason. Ash Bash, K-Day, Afro Queen, Miss Clark, Miss Parker, everybody. Just don't be difficult for no reason. Just stop.
Put Ashabu in there. One more. Exactly, Mike. Finally, some truth. We know that people were in great relationships and they messed it up, looking for grass on the other side that turned out not to be so green. Let me tell you something, man. Ashabu, I know you've been through some stuff, girl.
She is.
But as a man sipping at this Stanley right now, you're going to find that love. That love is waiting out there for you, girl. You're an amazing woman. Amazing in every way.
Yes, talk to her, Mike.
Let me tell you something, girl. Ain't about the physical. Ain't about what we going to do. But I'm just saying that soulmate is somewhere near you. And it's coming.
He's out there. He might be a different, he might be a Puerto Rican. He might not be black. Like that soulmate that you look for could be right closer than you realize. They could have recently been in your vehicle. You just don't know. You got to be open to it.
This is bad. This is why I can't be in a relationship, because I'm not. This is inappropriate to play like this. But I'm gonna play. You felt the softness of my hands when I held you. Walk into the car. When I moved you to the side, you felt the protectiveness.
The average man don't moisturize their hands. They're not conscious of it.
I'm moisturized. No calluses on my hands, girl. All right. That's why it's hard to be in a relationship, because I play like that.
But this is why Asha gonna be single, because she won't make her man a sandwich at 2 a.m. if he need it. So see, this is she trying to take shots, and see that's exactly why.
Don't be difficult for no reason. Coming from a man who couldn't make a sandwich at 2 a.m. I'm crying. Yeah.
Man. I bet you that man. I bet you he won't cheat. That man you making a sandwich for at 2 a.m. I bet you he appreciate you. I bet you that. People don't make people cheat, JB. You cheat because you want to. So she's saying it's all on you, Mike. There's no situation.
Look, at the end of the day, you make the decision. I'm just saying sometimes a person is happy and makes a poor decision. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're done. We'll get back at it tomorrow. I got tons of stuff. Jay Black ran off and did a bunch of stuff. I appreciate
I ain't gonna do nothing tomorrow. I ain't gonna do nothing.
No, that was good. You should bring those clips. That was good. I'm on the floor crying. I can't.
She laughing. She says she can't. You full of it.
He was out there, girl.
Yeah, Asha won't let that go 2 a.m. If I need you, I need you. Like it shouldn't be a time limit on when your partner needs you. Y'all want to put expectations and time limits. The hourglass ran out. This is my time. No, your partner needs you. They need you. The phone rings, answer it. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Pick up the damn phone. I need you. And if I know you got my back at 2 a.m, I'll be damn sure I got yours whenever. We in this together. That's how I look at it. All that. That's why you see, Mr. Y'all don't get it.
Y'all got Jay kicked up.
Y'all don't understand. That's what part of the problem is. They didn't want to know why we argue, why we always disagreeing with.
Because I was hungry at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you didn't have the decency to make me a sandwich.
You couldn't even look out for me when I needed you. You failed the test. You failed.
That's what it is. You failed.
So now, you need me now. Oh, you need an oil change. Well, you said your tire is flat. Oh, your tire flat? Oh, well, good luck. How you gonna get to work? You gonna call an Uber then? What you gonna do? Like, shit. Just, y'all done got me.
Honey, I took very good care of my man. However, he would not make me get up out the bed at 2 a.m. to make a sandwich that he could make himself. Don't do it. We're done. We're not getting into that. We're not getting right back into that.
But if
oh God,
if you took care, well, why would he? Did he? If you
tomorrow, y'all, Wednesday, hump day, we're gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.